from my own perspective, when I came here to Sweden as a refugee from the beginning, my plans were always to seek academic education, to study in university and have a university degree in the field of my own choice that I like, right? It's a different system when you compare where I'm from and here, okay? Now, when you apply for university here, especially in Sweden, let's say, okay, there is a website that includes all the universities in Sweden where you can apply for all the programs and courses. I don't know how it is in other European countries, but it is like that here. You have the total summary of all your education in one place, and from there you can apply to different universities. Now, where I'm from, you don't do that, right? You go to the university with your documents. You say, I want to apply here, and they say, okay. And if you want to apply to another university, you go there as well. Now, the thing here, because Sweden is really bureaucratic and it's really organized, you can't do any mistake, right? And it's all the time. It's like a long-term planning. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's different. Now, when we come here from a different culture, and we see, for example, that even if we speak English, or if I speak English, let me speak for myself. It's still, I can't answer questions or ask questions or find the way myself. I need some directions. It's like driving a car from point A to point B. If I can't read the signs, I will never come there, right? So it's the same thing here. For example, if you go to the when it comes to integration, if you go to the employment center, they only focus on you finding a job. Okay, education is never the key, because education, they think it's not a +1 for the statistics. But when I first applied for the university, when I told that to the employment center that I need to continue my study, they weren't happy about that. They were like, oh, that's not good. That's the long way. That's not the most effective way, and it's like you're not gonna get a permanent residency because of that. It's only jobs gonna give you that. And it's like So in my case here, I actually I had to apply for a job now, so I could establish the integration step, and I have to pause my academic studies. It's because I see on the news and I see what's going to happen, and there is an election this year in Sweden, and there is a big risk that they're going to change the migration law here in Sweden. There are like so many elements that affect the individual when it comes to integration. Like, how are we going to integrate here, right? As I mentioned in the email, legislatively, it's only when you get a stable income and a stable place to live in. This is integration according to the law. But if we talk about it culturally, it's basically learning the language, learning the culture, have your education like in Sweden. I feel that in university in general, I was a little bit more welcome than any other place. Let's put it that way. It felt like well, there's no boundaries. It's not like applying for a job or trying to find an apartment where, based on the name or the last name, it's gonna be a little bit different. Which statistically said that it's a little bit different here. The integration progress or process that is happening in the universities today is not taken into account, that it is actually part of integration. They say always on the news, oh, you have to learn the language, you have to do this and that. Well, even if I do that, and if I don't have a job, that doesn't make any sense. But if I have a job and I don't do any of these, I can be counted as integrated, which also doesn't make any sense. And I think it's a really problematic, and right? It doesn't make any sense, because if I have a job and I pay taxes and I don't speak Swedish, I don't know anything about the culture, I don't have any Swedish friends, am I really integrated though? Is it only money that counts integration? I doubt that. I don't think